Arc subclass update. Arc subclasses have been updated to the subclass 3.0 system. You can now choose from a selection of supers, abilities, aspects, and fragments to craft your Arc build. That's great. Play expansions for free. Players have until August 29th to play the Shadowkeep Beyond Light. I've already bought these. I've already played them. It's nice for those who are just brand new, but that's fine. Destiny 2 may contain flashing patterns and images and may produce adverse effects for a small percentage of people sensitive to them. That, I think, is new, but also not unexpected. But more importantly, new season! Come on.
I was not there when my house fell to ruin. Defectors joined the coward Mithrax in his worthless House of Light and fled to the last city.
This is my boy Mithrax. Bad idea.
They devoted themselves to their oppressors, the Guardians, and their great machine. There is no greater shame. I tried to claim stasis for my people, but I was judged, bound, abandoned by the same power I sought to command. Some chains cannot be broken. Or so they would have you believe.
Uh-oh. I'm not shocked at all what happened because I watched the thing on Tuesday. What, the Destiny Direct? No, Destiny Showcase. That's what it's officially called. All right. Well, let's hop right into action, everybody. Actually, let me... Wait, do I have this all set up for... If it would load? Well, I could probably get rid of... Yep. Man.
Thanks for helping your old pal Drifter with this delicate situation, hero. I had a delivery headed toward the last city when these House Salvation goons hijacked it.
Oh?
Now I just need you to get in there and expedite my shipment. I'll let you know what we're looking for once you're inside.
Back to Europa. I'm kind of glad we're coming back to Europa. I thought, you know, that the next season was going to take place here because of all these other reasons. Okay. Let me just remove. How do I remove? Oh, that's right. Just click the button. There we go. Let me just make sure. Oh, I'm hearing that music. All right. Yeah, just going through all of my usual exotic stuff. Crown of Tempest. This is one I got from Xur not that long ago. It's pretty awesome. Okay, the music is a mix of Gambit and Europa's theme. Loving it. What is new here? Oh, that's new. I don't need to keep that for any reason. All right. Well, we're back to 1570 because, I mean, yeah, it's max level everything. This is what I like to run. Let me just make sure. So, Feed the Void, Chaos Accelerant, Void round weapons, Void buffs, Lingering increased duration. Everything about this looks good. Pocket Singularity, Vortex Grenade, Strafe Glide, Healing Rift. Oh, yeah. It's go time, baby.
I don't blame House Salvation for skimming a little cream off the trade routes. Couldn't have been easy after their head honcho got turned into a popsicle. But I didn't think they'd have the guts to try something like this. Once we get my cargo back, you'll see what I mean.
Where are they? It's been a little bit since I played. You know, a week. Oh, Devour has a new icon in there. Oh, you guys can't see that. On the Memento, I'm going to drop this camera to the right-hand side. Just for a little bit. Yeah, I know. There's the bounty thing that's right there, but... Oh, my desk is a little dirty. All right. Hang on. Let me see if I can't proc it again. Watch as I proc it again. Notice. Yeah, that little devour symbol's like a little diamond now. That's neat. Okay, now I'm going to put my camera back to where it was. Whoop, there we go. Because pretty much every corner of this, where I keep my camera, I don't know, maybe I should shrink my camera down to like a portrait
Get
mode?
warmer. Our misappropriated shipment is just ahead.
Oh, look, another hereafter piece. I'm so excited because I saw the showcase. I know what's going to be happening this season, and I'm hyped. But not just this season, Lightfall. Apparently, if you buy the Lightfall expansion now, you get instant access to an exotic auto rifle. I need to wait for my next paycheck to hit, right? I mean, I got a Nintendo Switch. I got quite a number of games already to, start filling out my library for that. It's going to take a little bit before I could just buy Lightfall outright. And the annual pass, because so far it's never been disappointing. Well, entirely disappointing. What's up with this cargo?
Who's that? Drifter? Is that you?
Oh no, what?
I'm there in spirit, boss. I finessed the Guardian into doing the actual rescue.
Oh no.
You let the Guardian see me like this? We'll have words once I'm out of here.
About that. First, let's discuss the matter of our hazard pay.
Welp.
What? We had a deal. I will not be leveraged by an amateur extortionist.
Sure thing, boss. We'll just ship you back to the Tangled Shore. Queen Mara's got a handsome bounty on your ugly mug. Could be quite the payday.
Tell you what. House Salvation commandeered my old catch. If you can fight your way there, it's yours. My associates will join you along the way. Give them a lift, and we'll call it even.
So now we have a...
Hear that, hero? We got ourselves a new ride. Just gotta break it out of impound.
On it. Oh man, we're jacking a catch. See, I recognize this mission. It was from the Salvation's Grip mission, but we're just doing it in reverse.
There's something you should know.
Whew.
I overheard some dregs talking.
While you were hiding in your kennel?
House Salvation is rallying. Someone's kicked the hornet's nest. They're looking for something left over from the Dark Ages.
How did Elixir know what hornets
Sounds
are?
ominous.
Whatever.
But I'm sure the Guardian
Oh,
can handle it.
wait. I forgot. I was like, wait, Elixir hornets? They're on a completely separate planet. They shouldn't know what hornets are, but I completely forgot that the spider is a total Earthaboo. Or is like a weeb, but for Earth artifacts. And this is lore, by the way. Alright. Hello, Halxis.
That's Hall 6.
Or Hall
One of
6.
my trusted associates. He's deadly with a wire rifle.
How you doing, buddy?
If you're pinned down.
man, oh man, oh man. Alright. To the main world of Europa. Oh, no, actually, we're going back to where Aramis was. Gee, is this going to be the part where we see Aramis come to life?
Sounds like you found my remaining crew. Help them clear out this rabble.
Hey, Flot 6. Hello, not friendly captain. Spider's Associates. I'm sorry. Hold on. No. Scurvy. Scurvy. Really? We got Jet 6, Ran 6. Wait. I thought I just heard an exotic drop. Necrotic grip! Alright, I'll take it. Yeah, this guy's name wasn't the exact clue for what Season of the Plunder was going to be about.
Meet the rest of my associates. They're no good to me dead. Make sure to bring them back alive.
Alright, team, here's what's going to happen. I've been in this situation before. You guys prefer to provide emotional support. I will do all of the shooting.
You weren't lying about these house salvation jokers. They're all riled up. What'd you say they're looking for?
Relics. Antiquities of some kind.
That's awfully esoteric for a bunch of rubes like these. They gotta be taking orders from someone. Who the hell is calling the shots around here?
Alright.
That must be the big boss in charge. Take him out, hero.
Catch. Keel Hall of House Salvation. Keel Hall. This entire season is just going to be full of these puns and references, aren't they? Oh, he's immune. Man, I love this gun. My landing again, thank you. Man, so far this is completely easy. That's probably because I'm max level. Well, max level as of last season. There's 10 more to go. That pitiful grind gonna be fun. Oh, there's the team coming in to help me clean up. Oh, wow. Was this health really that low? Oh. Oh. Examine Aramis' stasis prison.
Oh, hell. The witness must have broken Aramis out. No wonder House Salvation's scrambling.
So, the ship stealer is back in play. The artifact she's after.
Price of her freedom, I bet.
Oh, imagine the resale value.
Spider. Come on, bruh.
Luckily, we got a clean ship and a dirty crew to chase her with.
Do me a favor, Guardian. Don't let this clown pilot my catch.
Come on now, Spider. I'll treat her like she was my own.
That's what I'm worried about.
Only thing you better worry about is the welcome you'll get back in the last city. Let's ride, Guardian.
Oh, we're taking Spider to the last city. Okay. And if I remember correctly, one of the things that Bungie Help on Twitter mentioned is that quest progression is going to be best if you wait until the result screen shows up. I remember that much. What do we got? It's going to take a little while to load because literally everyone's playing today. Oh, hey! There's me! With my ridiculously stupid face paint I wish I could get rid of. It's like the one thing I regret while making this character.
Be careful with that cargo, or I'll dock you myself.
Docking refers to cutting off the arms. It's a thing.
It's true. Aramis has broken free.
Hi, Miss
Her name
Rax.
still carries weight. The old crews now rally under her command.
The old crews. I've
I
read
know.
about them. The catch killers and skiff blades. The... What is the human word?
Pirates. Aramis thawing out is bad news, sure. And she's looking for something. But luck's on our side for a change. This little trinket is exactly what we need.
What is
What's
this little trinket?
that?
That's access, little sister. You hold this key, and any door they close, you can open. If you can find it.
Thanks.
We must not take the old crews lightly. The full vanguard should be rallied to deal with these outlaws.
Yeah, that's a tough sell. Zavala's preparing for Callus's next move. Ikora's got her hidden looking for Aramis, but they stick to the shadows. That leaves us.
Father, we should do whatever we can to help. And there's so much exhilarating knowledge to be gained from these pirates. They may hold antiquities from the time of the whirlwind.
I know. This is more serious than you realize.
You ain't wrong. We all know how dangerous Aramis can be. It's your call, hero.
I don't drink alcohol in real life, but you know it's a video game.
Well, anchors away. Ready when you are, Captain.
Oh, hey, Duff Pink. Yeah, I got this microphone a long, long time ago, and it is a beauty. And not to mention this room that I'm in. You see these little colorful panels over here? They are actually noise-canceling panels with some really nice art on it. But it's also extremely expensive. Don't just do it on a whim. I've been planning this setup for years. So get to the Thunder Gods. From fields afar they call to you. The voices are thunder. Their offer is power. Travel to the helm and claim weapons and armor to supercharge your journey with Arc 3.0. An exclusive limited time t-shirt offer for blah, 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 whatever. Okay. So, we're here at the Elixir Quarter. Oh, man, they've really improved this place. Because previously it looked oh, hang on, wait, is this Insurrection Prime? I think this is still Insurrection Prime here. It's a little dark to see. But yeah. Alright. Interaction witnessed. You know, I would rather first go here. Oh yeah, they very much have a function. They're not posters at all. They're like an inch thick. I could, maybe someday I'll like do a tour of this little room. But yeah, they are noise canceling pads. In fact, there are some on the other side of my computer you can't even see because the camera faces that way, but there's another panels that I'm facing towards. It is part of the reason why I sound so nice. It's not exactly... Oh, hang on. 1567, chain reaction. Do I need to keep this? Nah, I don't need to keep this. So, skeleton key. Why does it have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Alright, it's missing one color, the blue stone, to be like an infinity gauntlet. But more importantly, the reason I'm here. Season pass, clean the fusion rifle exotic. Ooh, yes, yes, thank you so much for reminding me. Season 8, we have Delicate Tomb. What do we got? Oh, that's a fusion rifle. Hip shot fires, widespread, final blows generate ionic traces. Alright, Tempest Cascade. Collect an ionic trace, overcharges the weapon's next shot, jolting targets on hit. Final blows of the weapon have a chance to generate Alright, we've got Necrotic Grips. 63 total. I don't think that's better than what I already have, though. That's sitting in my vault. Artifact unlock. Okay. Oh, hang on. Let me just move the camera. Boop. There we go. So, this season, we have Overload Bow, Unstoppable Pulse Rifle, Barrier Scout Rifle, and Auto Rifle. And we have Unstoppable Shotgun. Alright, those are the big ones. Let me just see. Granted, I'm going to get everything eventually because I play the game enough. Let's take a look at that. Thunderous grants bonus arc super damage if cast while critically wounded or while amplified. Stay amplified longer. Defeating combatants affected by arc debuff spawn an ionic trace. After throwing an arc grenade, grant increased grenade recharge for a short time. Ooh. Lightning strike twice. That's nice. Rapid precision hits against distant combatants weakens them for a short duration. Alright. We've also got arc grenades, disrupt combatants, overload, punching, sniper rifle, barrier. Okay. There's a lot to here. Oh, overload machine guns. That's an odd one. Alright. But nonetheless, the real reason I'm here... Well, actually, I probably should have just unlocked one of these. Let's do that one. And the first part of the skeleton key has been unlocked. Those seriously look like infinity stones, don't they? Just a little bit. Catalyst quest with Banshee or wait until level 2 of the season pass for 4 times boost. Yeah, I'll be doing that. But first and foremost, absolute most important thing, since I have 250,000 glimmer, let's just talk to Ikora and get all the fragments. Although I say that, knowing full well that there are probably going to be a couple fragments I can't buy. Let's get that arc, baby. Open that up. So we have all the supers. We have all the abilities. Melees. Alright, here we go. Let me just move my camera over to... Nope, that's not the right button. There we go. Just, my camera's darting around everywhere today. We have lightning grenades.
Then take it.
We have flashbang grenades. Skip grenades. Flux grenades. Alright, and then we have fragments. I have all of these fragments here. Wait a minute. But all the fragments here, and yet there are some. Yep. Just like last season, that's what I figured. But that's totally fine. Hello again, Guardian. Left center camera. There we go. The Traveler has many lessons to teach us, if only we're all so receptive to them as you have been. In my quieter moments, I begin to think I may understand just what these lessons mean. Yet the moment I concentrate on them, they slip away. Though these moments may confuse us, the pursuit is worth the frustration that can follow. Meditate on that today. Yep, that's the only reason I'm meditating. Quiet, introspective. Give me shock powers! I want to be Sith!
Chance there are any bears up here is...
Alright. It's time. Oh, Lord, it's time. For 136 resilience? Okay. Okay. I, need to swap out some stuff. Let me just throw down one more there. Oh, Lord, I need more recovery. I need so much more recovery. Holy smokes.
Do you have knowledge to share?
Recovery. Wait, do I seriously have... Oh, no. Oh, no.
I will.
I'm naturally at 116. I need to lower my resilience by just a teeny tiny touch, just so I can get more recovery. That's not helping.
Sorry.
Oh.
How many rounds? Is that
Okay.
an addition, or did you just pick a number?
There's a lot more resilience there. But, I'm at 99.
Pardon me.
Grenade unlocks. We all know the
These
warlocks
are
are the best one. Warlocks
children
definitely have some really good grenades. Oh, I get. Like all of these are fully mastered. I'm at 99 resilience. If I swap back to this, I'm at 116 and 102, which is like a little much. Oh, wait. Hang on. This is why. I keep forgetting. Alright. So now we're at 44. Alright. Let's take a look-see and do some theory crafting here.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Actually,
We'll
let's do
crush these would-be.
let's do theory crafting when I'm in orbit so that way we get some better music and we're not constantly being bombarded by the same voice lines again and again and again. That was hilarious during the Destiny 2 showcase where they had some of the polls of like, what does Rahul say? It's like, what blank do you give for me, Guardian? And instantly I just thought, puzzles. Instantly. Alright. Banshee.
What do you think?
The form of the danger. Banshee 44 looks at your delicate tomb and whistles. Nice looking weapon there, Guardian, he says. He takes it from you and tests the weight. A strange look crosses the Exo's face. Huh, he says quietly. Thought I heard something. Anyway, he says as he quickly hands the weapons back to you. It's old construction, not anything I recognize, but I might know a way to tune it up. He sends you back out into the field. Alright, the form of danger, defeating mini-bosses, bosses, and champions provide additional progress. Targets defeated with special ammo. Alright, there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. So, now that I'm here...
Keep it loaded.
Yeah, keep it loaded. Alright, is there anything else? Because I want to do story stuff today. The usual pinnacle grind I can do on my own time. That's going to be doing everything from Crucible, Gambit, Strikes, all that sort of stuff. There are plenty of those opportunities. But today I want to try and finish off the story bit for the week. And I might run longer than usual today for all that. All right. Voyage through the stars. Engage in... Oh, hang on. My camera is going to be in the way, so I'm going to drop this down first. Voyage through the stars. Engage in ship-to-ship combat to stop Aramis and her pirate crew from wrecking chaos across the galaxy. Discover forgotten secrets. Assemble treasure maps, dig for treasure, and get it back to your ship, all while fending off enemy pirate crews. Lead your crew into battle. Swashbuckle through new weekly missions and relieve pirate lords of powerful relics hidden within their hideouts. And plunder your loot. If ye be seeking legendary treasure, there be new weapons, armor, and cosmetics to fill your catch to the brim. Okay. And now for the big one. This right here. Let me just lower this camera. In fact, I could just turn it to just the game. Hopefully everyone can still hear me in the music. All right. Destiny 2 Lightfall Annual Pass. Our end begins. Prevent the apocalypse by racing Emperor Callus to the edge of the solar system. Master Strand a new power to the darkness and discover a secret new metropolis on Neptune. There's a new campaign, a Lightfall year, Master Strand, new power, new location, Quicksilver ornament, Lightfall exotic sparrow, Lightfall dungeon key. Pre-order and instantly unlock the Quicksilver Storm with also an exclusive emblem, an exotic emote, an exotic ghost, Rahul's secret stash. Get an accessory. Pre-order now. I ain't clicking that button while I'm streaming, pal. You are not getting my credit card information. But, sometime later. Painted Kitsune, Nightly Noir, and Eternal Vengeance now available. New ornaments in the Eververse. Oh, okay. Whatever. But, let's start the theory crafting. Alright, what do warlocks get for aspects? Arc Soul. An electric eel poised for attack. Electrons seeing at your approach. Another familiar joins your ranks. Cast your rift to create an Arc Soul that flies at targets in front of you. Allies can pass through your rift to get an Arc Soul. Rift charges faster when allies are near. While amplified, your Arc Souls are supercharged and gain increased fire rate. Alright. That's going to give me 2 fragment slots. Lightning Surge. While sliding, activate your charged melee ability to blink forward, calling down lightning strikes to jolt targets as you rematerialize. Okay. And then defeated targets with arc abilities or defeated, jolted, or blinded targets creates an ionic trace. Collecting an ionic trace makes you amplified. Movement speed and weapon handling are greatly increased. After sprinting for a short while, your movement speed is further increased. Rapidly defeating targets with arc damage makes you amplified. Ionic trace. Alright. I want this one, and I want probably Arc Soul. Because what I have... Alright, storm grenade. Ooh, hang on. Then pulse grenade. Gotta get pulse grenade in there. Alright, we got call lightning. Fires an arc projectile forward that releases a perpendicular lightning strike after a short time. Ooh, interesting. I think I want that one on. Alright, I don't... Strong directional... I like strafe glide the most. Healing rift. There we go. Alright. There are a couple fragments that we cannot unlock because LOL community challenges, right? So what do I have? While you are amplified, your arc special weapons final blows create a blinding explosion. While surrounded by combatants, you are more resistant to incoming damage. Plus 10 strength. Sliding over ammo bricks reloads your equipped weapon and grants a small amount of melee energy. Arc grenades jolt targets. Arc weapon final blows have a chance to create an ionic trace. That's pretty handy. In fact, I might throw that on right now. Spark of discharge. Because I don't really care for strength. That's not something that I need to worry about. Melee hits greatly increase your reload speed for a short duration. After sprinting for a short time, ability regeneration is increased. Oh, but that drops my recovery. Melee and grenade energy regenerates more quickly. Lingering of extended duration. Yes. Absolutely. We have finishers make you amplified. Plus 10 recovery. I might actually do that one, considering that I am very low on the recovery side of things. There we go. Let's start running with this. Storm Trance. Yeah, I'll stick with Storm Trance. Shockwave underneath you. As much as I want to do the Kamehameha, it has to do with Crown of Tempest. Oh, wait, they changed this. Alright. Arc ability or jolt final blows increase the recharge rate of your arc abilities and extend the duration of Storm Trance. Alright. I mean, they didn't change it by too much, but it's still there. Alright, what do I normally have on my helmet? Well of Ordnance. Well of Ordnance. Where is that Well of Ordnance? Come on, where are you? Wait, is that solely Oh, that's a fire thing. Okay. Ooh. Rapid arc, kinetic weapon, final blows. Alright. There's going to be a lot of theory crafting I need to do with all this. 116. I just naturally have 116 because of everything. Alright. How many? I've got almost 15,000 final blows on this thing, but I don't really have any arc weapon. That's the Lightfall expansion. Alright, let's go to the helm. Because there was something here, right? What have I got in the phone? Oh. Yeah, the clan's talking about, oh no, someone left the clan. Why did someone leave the clan? I mean, priorities change. Let's put it this way. I mean, some people look at it and think, like, I just had, you know, twins being born. I may not have the time to play Destiny anymore with good friends. All right. Here we are back at the helm. Oh, good. They finally cleaned out the egregore. You two were the worst guards ever. Alright. Gift of the Thunder Gods. May as well. It's free stuff. Give me this, that, and this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and that, and that, and this, and that, and that. Alright. Taking charge. Charged with light mod. Alright. Yeah, that's everything out of that chest. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Star chart navigational interface. Where? Okay, we're still outside the moon. There's still a Leviathan, but where is... Huh. Where'd all the weapons for the Cabal go? And what's this area going to be over this way? Or is it this way? No, it's over this way. Alright. More importantly, I need to... Get an arc weapon of some sort. Okay, hang on. Oh, these. Oh, ooh. Okay, I'm going to put away some of these toys. This Ragan Hill D subsistence. Oh, ooh, man. What to keep and what to get rid of? There's Thunderlord. If I skip to the end here, where is Thunderlord? That's Grand Overture. That's a totally different gun. Thunderlord. Come on, there's Thunderlord at 1350. I could just get rid of that. Strong against Overload champions. I'm sorry, what? Strong against Overload champ. Okay, yeah, they did something with that, didn't they? All right. I'm going to put aside my fixed odds. I'm going to put aside... I don't want to get rid of my sword. Or that. Let me just keep that in case. Tarnation? Wait, don't I already have a crafted Tarnation in here? Thought I do have a crafted Tarnation. Yeah, it's right here. Welcome to Hell on Earth, load at 250 feet per second. Har. There we go. Infuse that. We now have... No distractions, focused fury. Oof. Let me just store some of these I'm probably not going to use. I'm not going to use this. Pointed inquiry scout rifle. I have 2 scout rifles, don't I? Triple tap and explosive payload. Let me just put both of those aside. As for this, let me put aside... I'm keeping my Austringer. I'm not putting away my Austringer. No way. Firefright. Ragan Hill D. I thought I had that as a crafted item. Let me just check. Oh, yeah, it's right here. It's also at 1570. So, who is going to get... hang on. Which one? Ace of Spades. Well, actually, hang on. 1580 is going to be the big boost now. So, there's no point in really infusing any of these. So, Zen Mode, Feeding Frenzy. Alright, fine. I'll store that. Keep it on hand for the moment. We have Sustained Charge. Can charge by light with defeating combatants with auto rifles. Alright. We have the Getaway Artist. That's a 62. Where is the other Getaway Artist I have? Didn't they also change how Getaway Artist worked? That's a 1560. Karnstein, Lars Handshake. That's it. Ah, yes. That's a 65 compared to a 62. Yeah, it's time to infuse this. Arc Soul and amplifies you. Alright. Neat. Where was Claws of Arm Kara? Oh, it was Necrotic Grip. So this is plus 10. So this is a 65 normally compared to a 63. I only like keeping one of anything around anyways. So there we go. Got that. We have stacks on stacks. Gain an extra stack of charge life for every stack you gain. Taking charge. Elemental charge. We have Reverie Dawn Bond. Yeah, this is mostly to help people who have just picked up this game to get them boosted up to 1540. But since I'm at max level, it doesn't really matter. I have 2 elemental charges. I should probably fix that. Thinking. This is all void elemental stuff. Elemental ordnance, elemental charge, high energy fire, firepower. Okay, this one I'm going to make that game bonus super energy on melee kills, and then this one I'm going to create as sure, that one. All right, it's not the best possible loadout. You have this. Oh, remove that. Replace it with that. All right, I need to find. Well, hey, would you look at that? It's the exact... Well, hang on. Don't I have a better one? This is the part where I'm just like, Looking at my inventory all day. I could do this for a long time. But let me just see what I have. Ooh, I have an Ichlios. There's an occluded finality. Looking at everything. Oh, this come to pass. Yeah. Let me just infuse the crafted version I have. There we go, 1570. May as well keep that on me. Is there anything else I want? Some more arc energy. Right. Oh, here we go. Sweet Sorrow. Triple tap, Demolitionist, and Land Tank. That's a decent choice. Looking. Cantata. Yeah, I think Cantata's pretty good. Okay. I definitely need to keep... Oh, that's my Forbearance. Steady Hands of Wellsbringer and Soul Drinker. Ooh, yeah. So many decisions to make. Oh, there's Trespasser. That's an alright exotic. Alright. I'll take that toy, and I will take... Which one of my... Trinity Ghoul is one of those that could be useful. Risk Runner. Let's be honest. Risk Runner. If it's fallen, it's Risk Runner season. Death Tomb, but I need to infuse something into that, right? I just have to. No distractions, focus, fury, Amalon, fluid dynamics. I'll get rid of that sniper rifle. I've got better ones. There's sniper rifle, it's Spectacular Infusion. There we go. Alright. Let me just equip this, equip this. Even though I don't really have any anti-barrier stuff here. So let's go swap this out for something a little different. Faster stow speed, and I officially have no points left. Perfectly fine. Oh, one of my neighbors is enjoying their motorcycle out there. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm happy with this, currently. Alright, where do I need to go? Alright, interaction. Oh, the last city, Elixir Quarter. So, where were we? Oh, right, story. Let's do something with the story today. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Can't wait to see how this plays out. That's a lot of resilience on this Crown of Tempest. 92 total stats. That is insane. All right. So we are here. Back at the Elixir Quarter. They've really done some stuff. Hey, buddies. House of Light represent...
We have not formally met. I am Ido, scribe of House Light, daughter of Mizrak Skell, whom you already know.
Yes. Mizrax and I are well acquainted.
I have heard the stories.
Have you now?
Do you hold a title, sir? I've heard what they call you.
I hold a great many things. Spider is better than Fallen, and no worse than your old man letting the Guardians call him Mithrax.
Yes, some of them struggle to pronounce his name.
Mizrax.
Yes.
Come on.
It's surprising what they struggle with. Present company excluded.
Yeah, it's about time you noticed.
Oh, yes, this Guardian is quite competent.
Hi.
I still hope I will be able to assist somehow.
Very plucky of you, Ido. How does your father feel about your involvement? It seems these old pirate crews have put a touch of fear into him.
Yes, he seemed apprehensive. But I am a scribe. Chronicling our history is part of my position. And deep down, He must be as excited about the adventure as any of us.
I mean, show of hands, who wants to be a pirate?
I'm positively thrilled. Now, little scribe, if you'd be kind enough to excuse us. The Guardian and I have business to discuss.
Of course. Welcome to the last city. May the light provide.
May the light provide. Mizrax, you old charlatan. You built quite the house of cards here.
Brave words from a guy who had to be smuggled out in a box. Also, Bungie, if anything bad happens to Ido this season, I will personally march to your studio and frown at you.
Welcome, my friend.
Not actually gonna do that because
Guardian.
Seattle's so far away.
It's been a while.
Hi.
Seems like only yesterday I was in the Tangled Shore, trading in Seraphite and Phase Glass.
And Rigging Crow's goes to explode.
Now,
Jerk.
I'm nestled in the bosom of the Traveler. Oh. Funny where owing a debt to Drifter can get you, huh? And let's keep the details of my ignominious rescue between us.
Ignominious?
Now then. It sounds as though you're off to cross swords with Aramis and the old crews.
Sword fight, sword fight, sword fight.
Mizrax seem none too pleased about that. I wonder why.
History between the two.
I'll tell you what, my friend. I'll let you keep using my ship while you go digging for secrets. I think you've got the steel for it. Now go show those pirates what happens when they cross Spider. While you're gone, I'll gather some accoutrements no budding captain should be without. No need to thank me, Guardian. I only ask that you keep my wanton generosity to yourself.
And like the 5 million other Guardians.
I have a reputation to maintain.
Ahoy and away. In the safety of the ether tank, the notorious Spider greets you as an old friend. Seems like only yesterday I was in the Tangled Shore, he says. Now I'm nestled in the bosom of the Traveler. His voice drops. Let's keep the details of my ignominious rescue between us, he requests. How is that a word? What thesaurus does Bungie use for that? Out of gratitude, or perhaps something less altruistic, he agrees to let you keep his skeleton key and continue using his ship to fight against Aramis and the old crews that serve her. He even offers to prepare some accessories no captain should be without. Go show those pirates what happens when they cross the Spider, he snarls. Defeat Aramis' loyal pirates and catch Crash. Alright. Catch Crash completed. There's that. Quest from the current season. You know, let me check real quick. What have I got to do? Obtain Plunder Umbral Energy. Return the first relic on... defeat combatants on Europa. Shape 3 unique seasonal weapons. Catch Crash activities and activate cannons aboard... What in the world? Do stuff on Europa. Playlist challenges. Gambit matches. Long range weapons. Guardians in Mayhem. Fallen or... yep. In Vanguard playlist for strikes. Okie doke. I just remembered there should be something I need to look up right now. What is the new exotic? Exotics. Fallen Sunstar. That's going to be a helmet. Okay. Now, where is today's... Come on.
Scouts, report another down catch.
It's not there.
Dispatch the
I just want to see where it is, because I'm... here it is. Exotic chest armor. All right. So, we are not going to be jumping out to do that all of a sudden. Perfectly fine. Ooh, catch Crash. Okay, master mode, which is oof. Complete the first pirate. Yeah, okay, can't even do that
Don't
one
like
yet.
being so close to all these guardians.
Spider Associates, crewmates
Too
can be
many
summoned.
flies in my web.
Aye, privateers to captain of a rival pirate ship. All right.
Any news
Good
from my
lord, there are going to be so
salvage
many
team?
pirate puns.
I want
I mean, the story for Destiny 2 has certainly gotten better over time, right? But this is like, hey guys, we want to do piracy. Y'all in? Aye, aye. And then they just roll with it. C63, 1560. You know, I may as well just do this. Yeah, same thing here. I don't think go. Because the stats on that helmet is not particularly interesting. I'll get rid of this tethering void just so I have... There we go. 5 to 6 of everything, except for my ghosts. Because I have a bunch of ghosts for some reason. Yeah, because some are for Burning Light, Ultimate Glimmer Booster. Oh, what I need is Blinding Light, actually. This is the one I want right now. Because this one gives increased XP gains by 12%. And this one, you know, moderate gain. Whereas my bunny one is the opposite, where it's more money-based than experience-based. But at the beginning of a season, I want to focus more on getting experience and stuff. So I can level up my... What is this? Oh, yeah, the skeleton key. Getting that up to max is going to be my major priority. Or at least getting to season rank 100. But alright. Yar har fiddly dee, being a pirate is alright to me. I wonder if there's going to be any sea shanties sung by Drifter. I really hope there is. Oh man, I hope there is. Yep, someone's using the rock ship. It's a very silly meteor ship that I think was part of a season 1 rank. Alright, we are heading out to... Not the Tangled Shore. Where are we? Top deck. Catch crash. Oh, look at that cutscene. One by one, we all... Alright. That's cool for the first time. Might be kind of annoying the 20th time around. Yeah, here we go. Waiting for it to load because, of course. Woof, woof.
These mercenaries raid on behalf of Aramis, the ship stealer.
Well, she's living up to her name. We're being boarded.
The time of theft and pillaging is over for the Elixir. Some must learn this through violence.
Alright. Alright. Let's see how well this loadout works. I am amplified, whatever that means. Align the cannon. Oh, okay. Hey, fellas. Activate cannons aboard the deck of your ship with catch crash. Spider associate. Guys, personal space, come on. Speed booster for something. Wait a minute. That was a whistling. Where? Oh. Oh. Okay. This is happening. Granted, I saw this in the showcase, but still, actually doing it.
negotiate.
No, they won't.
Negotiate. No wonder House of Judgment went extinct.
If negotiation were a skill you valued, perhaps you wouldn't be a fugitive
Right.
right now.
Oh, okay, that's a regular. Gain ship access. I want in.
The key to deactivating the security system lies with the servers.
Hack in progress. All right. Hello. Oh, ooh, that's a problem. Guys.
All 6 keen eyes will increase your precision.
Oh, it's immune. All right. All right, so far activity is very much activity. It's kind of like Morbius. It's the movie that has ever been made. Oh, someone using Whisper. That's brave of them. But hey, if it works, it works. All right. Here we go. Are we kosher? There we go. Let's wreck it. All right, now what?
We must learn where this crew has hidden their treasure. Search the captain's quarters for clues.
Ooh, ransacking the desks. I'm in. I'm very much in.
The commander is running away. Are they allowed to do that?
Yep. Oh, wait, that's... That must be a new glaive or something. Or, no, that's what glaives have always done, haven't they? Alright. Gain ship access.
You got the goods, Guardian. Time to blow this rickety barge.
Big old boss fight. Lovely
Seize
username.
your enemy's
Lovely.
weapons to eliminate their shields.
Requires a crewmate upgrade. Interesting. No. Hit this, you dingus. No. Why is it? Oh, that would be. Oh, okay. Well, looks like we got to. Gordon Captain Privateer has arrived. Oh, let me just reload this. Yep. That's gonna go kaboom. Kaboom. Oh, there's two of them. All right. The delayed explosion is so good. All right. away their horde. Alright, I respect that. Now what?
Your enemies assemble on deck, Guardian.
Seems like they're throwing you a little going away party. I suggest grenades as parting gifts.
Lesson from Shax, for sure. Below deck. Teleported. Also, what's the title for this season? Please tell me it's Pirate or Buccaneer or something like. Please, thank you. Rally the flag. What do we got? Hey, look, it's that one boss from that one strike. Give me that 12-8 time music, baby. Give me that. Aye. Private. It's probably I-1, but we all know it's going to be puns. This whole season is just going to be very punny. Yeah, it's Risk Runner season. Oh, it is very much a Risk Runner season. Servitor loyal to I-1. Alright, let's wreck this fool. Oh, so many flashing lights. Yeah, let's just turn away from that for real quick. Alright, I need to run all the way back to here. Oh.
Aramis, we are both Kells. Is this how House Salvation cares for its people?
This is how House Salvation will put an end to the violence that has followed us since the whirlwind.
The whirlwind did not make us this way.
Yes, it did. You are too young to remember, but your mother knew.
Uh-oh. Okay, so I believe I need to stick around until the end of this mission, you know, wait for the countdown to stop, and then have it roll over to the next thing, because that was one of the things that Bungie helped mention, at least yesterday. They might have patched that up. Also under 15 kills. Guys, come on, pick up the slack. Alright, what fun toys do I have here? We have Brigand's Law. Pugliest? Final blows of this weapon generate melee energy. Dealing melee damage briefly improves his weapon's handling. Alright. Dealing melee damage gives this weapon increased target acquisition and range for a short period. Okay, that's a perk. Oh, is it time? It's time. Let's throw Overload Bow. Well, actually, I got Anti-Barrier. Let's go with Unstoppable Pulse. There we go. Second part of that key unlocked. Neat. Real neat. So from here, I need to go to visit the star chart in the helm. It's going to teach me how to run the season, essentially. Oh, hey, look. Stuff in my, not vault, the postmaster office. Yeah, this is going to go a little longer usually today. I'm looking at the time right now. I'm like, man, there's 45 minutes left in my usual stream, but I can go longer until I finish off the weekly seasonal stuff. Right? I'll probably do that. At least for up to an hour, maybe a little longer than that, but we'll see. It's not going to end directly at 11 at all. Because there's far too much to do. Let's see, anything good? Ooh, Umbral Engram. Alright, I'll keep a hold of that. How many of those do I have? I have like 4? Just the 1. Alright. Also, forgive me. There we go. Ooh, interact. Ahoy and away! A reward awaits you beside the star chart. It rests on a scrap of paper covered in surprisingly delicate handwriting. I knew you had the steel for it, the note reads. Now gather your crew and begin your journey. I've met a few pirate captains in my time, and you can't be any worse than them. Good luck. The note bears Spider's insignia. The thought of this boss being like the absolute... No, not boss, but like mob boss character having this incredibly delicate cursive is too funny. Alright. No reprieve. Ooh. Alright. With alarming bolts of arc energy, the star chart crackles to life as you approach. The interface, clearly adapted from a fallen walker, shows possible pirate routes across the galaxy. The screen is a confusing mess of ellipses, symbols, and coordinate shorthand. The screen flickers impatiently, anticipating calibration with someone bearing a captain's atlas. Visit the star chart in the helm. 1 of 62. Oh?
Guardian.
Hey.
I thought the Elixni had moved on from such senseless brutality. It seems I was mistaken.
Buddy, humanity hasn't even done that.
Aramis has awoken and has summoned the old crews to aid her. Regrettably, it falls on you to stop them. For that, you will require a star chart and a captain's atlas. Spider had these antiques in his collection. Use them if you must, but remember that you are a guardian, chosen by the light. These pirates, brutal remnants of our past, are not. Aramis chose to ally with them for a reason. They know the stars in a way even House Salvation does not. I fear that Aramis may seek... Pay me no mind.
Plot point. Plot point.
Raise arms against these pirates and discover the truth for yourself.
We're going to find out what that is in like week 5 or 6, aren't we? It's going to be a while. Mithrax, Kel of House Light, seems shaken by the violence employed by Aramis and the pirate crews at her command. I thought the Elixni had moved on from such senseless brutality, he says. It seems I was mistaken. He explains the heavy book that awaits near the star chart, a captain's atlas, which will enable you to better command your ship and crew. He asks that you discover why Aramis is using these old crews. They know the stars in a way even House Salvation does not, he says, but does not know what they are searching for. Except he kind of hinted at it. Find the answer to the question falls to you. Captain's Atlas, a battered atlas used to log the locations of hidden riches and plan voyages with a crew. Alright, ooh, I'll take this. Oh, I'll take this. Okay, okay. 1567, 54, no. No. So we have a shotgun and a submachine gun. Okay. Neat. Start with a shotty. We got map fragments are earned by completing Kelcratch activities. Okay. 1568. I'll keep a hold of that. So many of these. So many of these I've already done. This one, that one, that one. We're going to take that triumph over here. All right, what is Scallywag? Ooh. Ooh. Journey to each of the pirate hideouts and defeat the pirate lords within. Purchase all upgrades from the star chart in the helm. Use the treasure beacons to decipher the location of the hidden treasure. Listen to radio messages in the ether tank. Complete the Kelcrash activity on master difficulty. That's going to be an LFG. Summon each crew assigned as your first mate during expedition and Kelcrash activities. Halsix, Scurvy, and Skiffblades. Defeat all Kelcrash catch. Okay, that's going to be easy. Deposit treasure into the treasure hall. Craft each of the weapons from Season of Plunder. Defeat ruffians. Ooh. This might be a little tougher than the Reaper. Where is Reaper? Hang on, what? I have one of the titles equipped, don't I? Okay. Quartermaster, navigator, and swashbuckler. Alright. So now what do I do? Quests. Examine the details of the Captain's Atlas in your quest. Restore a treasure map in the Captain's Atlas using the map fragments and treasures coordinates provided. Alright. Details. Basic treasure map. There we go. How convenient that I had exactly what I needed. Loot buried treasure at the end of an expedition activity. Expedition buried treasure. Alright. Reveal plundered umbral energy. So where do I... Oh, it's way over here. Alright. What's that? Unstoppable. Alright, well, it's a good thing I pulled out a pulse rifle thing. All I have is that pulse rifle. One moment. Alright, what I need is a pulse rifle that is shocking. Do I even have one? Yes, I have a third axiom. There's third axiom. Pull that out. Any higher level one? I think that's all I got. Alright, welcome to the crew, third axiom. It's been a bit, not gonna lie. Subsistence, head seeker, literally nothing else. Down to 1569 power level. Oof. Keep that shotgun. Let's just swap out for... No. Do I want to use... No. Thunderlord or this? I gotta stick with my galley. Okie doke. You become this. And you become... Why do I have two auto... Why... Hang on. Auto rifle loader and auto rifle loader. There's two of these. I'm not seeing things, am I? Is that like some sort of weird glitch? Whatever. Reload speed of pulse rifles. There we go. So we have overload and... Oh. Ooh. Overload and unstoppable? I don't have a way to deal with overload. Yet. Not for another 20,000 XP. That's going to be a bow, which I have here. All right. Well, let's see how soloable. Void Singe, Stasis Singe. All right. To the expedition. So is this match made? Oh, it's match made. All right. So there's a 6-person activity and a 3-person activity. Okay, interesting. I'm already at Guardian 3 with this. Actually, this Savvy icon looks really good. Something about that just looks mucho bueno. So interesting that they made this kind of like a playlist strike activity, right? Because the first season was, well, of this year, Season of the Risen. It had the 3-person activity, but it didn't have this on it. And then last season of Season of the Haunted, you had everyone just running around the Leviathan, just doing, you know, the ooh and ah, and then Egregore, you, and then Callus, no. Okay, here we go. Oh, we have 2 ships that look exactly identical. And then there's my ship, the 801's ship. That is a chonker. I love it. I mean, you don't need to worry about aerodynamics in space, right? Probably not.
Misappropriated goods to prevent its further theft.
You're picking up quick, little idol. Must run in the family.
Was that sarcasm, Spider? Oh, wait, nope. Don't shoot the spiky back ones. Begin drilling. Oh, this makes sense. All right, this makes a lot of sense. Ooh, Vanguard Operations Camp. All right. Okay, the next step for the Form of Danger has been unlocked. It's do a lot of side quest activity. I think it's pretty much every other season. How's this shoddy? I want to know if I don't aim it properly. Oh, what is this? Seize treasure. Oh, that's just how it works. All right. Neat. A jammer stop the drill. Oh, we can't have that.
Electronic interference slows our efforts. Eliminate our opponent's jammer.
Oh, good. You can summon that out here. All right, you jerks. Knock it off. Knock it off. Wait, why are there... Okay. Why are there Centurions out here? I bring a sword and get that primeval. Okay, these two are totally in the same party, right? They have to be. Yeah, why are the Cabal here knowing the answer? Because I saw the Lightfall reveal. If anything, Cabal are just going to be a constant threat because of Callus. Oh, that's a wyvern. Oh, that's a big wyvern. Vex being here makes sense because they're the Vex.
I sense an opportunity to kill that Cabal. Our little expedition has attracted some attention. Hurry up with that treasure haul.
Get in there. Why do we park all the way over there? Why have we stopped? First of the season, won't be the last. Outlaw phalanx. All right. Expert at throwing things. Alright. Go. Oh, we got baddies. gotta be kidding me. Come on. I got you, bud. Don't worry. Why am I getting the speed booster randomly? Is it one of the aspects? No, hang on. It's not the aspect. You know the drill. So nice they used a pun twice. Wait for me! Wait for me!
Our enemies are sabotaging our treasure home. Eliminate them.
Where are they? Oh, there they are. Oh, that's a lot of them. Ooh, that is a lot of them. Is anyone going to... Okay. Alright. Almost there. Good artifact. Requires crewmate upgrade. Oh, there's our big boy, Gunnar, Privateer. Sure, I'm not being surrounded. Oh boy. There we go. Open with skeleton key.
That was quite a haul. Better in our hands than those filthy raiders.
Dig up treasure.
It will not be in our hands for long. These riches are an investment in the
Jeez.
Elixir Quarter.
Oh, you can only pick one?
Don't worry, young Idol. The poor unfortunates will get their cut. The captain always gets first pick. Mizrax Kel? It is no longer that way beneath the great machine. We will help other Elixir before ourselves. What a load of dark ether. You and Aramis deserve each other.
Oof. Really, Spider? Crew celebrated. Alright. Stick around to the end of the countdown. Ooh, meanwhile, no reprieve is complete. Pattern progress collected. Oh, neat. They actually tell me when that happens. Alright. Little quality of life. Maybe I'll get rid of that. Don't need this. 1570 catch. Not the best roll, but I must get rid of this. There we go. Okay. Overload. I thought. Oh, no, wait, no. The artifact level was this, the power level. My bad. Alright, I am being escorted somewhere in space that I don't know where. Where am I going? where am I supposed to go from here? Artifact unlocked. Okay, this is what I actually wanted. Something to deal with overloads. Upgrade the star chart in the helm. Alright. You two don't mind if I just leave, right?
That there's treasure
Zip.
buried on
There we
this
go.
ice ball.
Sorry, progress. Am I right? Let's go to the helm. Man, there's so much to do this season. And I'm glad that, they announced during the showcases that they're no longer going to be shoving any of the expansions into the Destiny Vault anymore, at least for the time being. They might do so in the future. Part of me thinks the reason they did that is because the next expansion they would have left would have been Shadowkeep, and they want to keep using the moon for reasons. Alright, interact. We go to Glimmer treasure map. Okay, point to the location of hidden treasures at the end. It's nice, I guess. I'll take that. Alright, let's see what we got. 40. Ew, 49? Oh, get rid of that disgusting trash. Yuck. We got some boots that are 52. Get rid of that. Treasure map coordinates. Completing activities. Yeah, it's going to be just grinding that out constantly. Okay. Catch crash. Catch crash. Oh, okay. Hire Scurvy the Servitor, Helsix the Sniper, or Skiff Blades. Increase precision damage while he's in combat, or increase reload speed while in combat. Armor focusing, treasure coordinates on defeated combatants, and a random bonus reward when you emote with your crew at the end of successful catch crash and expedition missions. What? I'm sorry, what? I mean, I think Helsix the Sniper is the one I want to go for right now. Okay. Complete Pirates Hideout Valburg the Brute. What? Oh. Recommended power 1570. I think I need to swap to my usual gear. So. Alright. Let me just quickly do all of this. There we go. Alright, I need this, and I need this. Alright. I'm down to 20. Why is 28 so low? Hang on. No. Considering that my high grenade stat build is pretty crazy high already, let me just swap all this out for higher recovery. It's okay if I only have like a 70 or so in grenades, because I get them back so quickly with Controverse Hold. But still, it's alright. Everything should be good. Alright. This, I think, is going to be... Oh, it's an arena? I don't believe this is going to be a match-made activity. Probably not. Whoosh. Alright, here we go. Into the belly of the beast. Almost. Oh, this looks cool.
This pirate girl is named Valog. She's a Cabal defector, but from which side, I couldn't tell you. This is a dangerous undertaking. These lands are frequented by many unsavory types. log. The log has a reputation for heavy-handed brutality. I say you show her a little brutality of your own.
Oh, I'm very much on that. I mean, so far it's not too bad. When's it going to get rough? I'm sure it's going to get very rough. A couple more enemies are showing up. That's fine. Oh, the objective, destroy the door. Ooh, do I get to do the thing? I get to do the thing. Oh, hi, didn't expect scorpions. Oh no. Oh, there's the big guy.
The pride is on the line. The headless crew is a worthless one. Remove her from the board.
Valg is shielded and is retreating. I don't think she's gonna, like, disappear. Did I ever mention how much I love this gun? Oh boy. Shields and is retreating. Better retreat faster, Ani. Hang on. Did they mention it was female or male? I can't remember. Whatever. Oh boy. That was easy. Gimme.
Antiquities indeed. So this is where the trail leads. Well then, we best keep these relics out of Aramis's hands. Don't you agree? This would make a wonderful addition to my collection. Whatever it is.
Is that a meme?
But I imagine you'll hand it over to Mishrax and that nosy daughter of his for the good of the elixir. Fine. Valard won't be the only one looking for a relic like this. Let's hunt them down before Aramis does.
If anything happens to Ido this season, I will be very cross. Yeah, alright. Let me head to the Elixir Quarter then. Elixir Quarter. Ah, yeah. Already sees level 2, huh? Visit the Ether Tank Hollow Projector in the Elixir Quarter. Alright. There's also a place to find radio stuff, eventually. Treasure map coordinates, map fragments. But no matter. How's everybody? Oh, this is going to be the radio station. Alright, what do we got?
My father and I are already studying the relic you reclaimed from the pirates. I am eager to learn the nature of the strange energies that seep from within. I was thrilled to aid in your engagement with Aramis's fleet. I hope my support was beneficial, although I admit I am unused to the rigors of combat. While I did study with the Awoken Techians, gunplay was never a part of the syllabus.
Interesting.
I am proud of the progress we made together. Thank you for including me as part of your crew. I must continue my studies. May the light provide.
Ido is so sweet and innocent. Bungie, if anything terrible happens to her. Despite the casual atmosphere in the ether tank, you receive a Vanguard secured communication from Ido, dedicated scribe of the House of Light. Ido is already busy studying the relic you reclaimed from Aramis's pirates. I am eager to learn the nature of the strange energies that seep from within. She says with unfettered curiosity. She thanks you for including her as part of your budding pirate crew, and then excuses herself to further study the relic with her father. Visit Spider in the ether tank outside the Elixir Quarter. Any radio messages?
What does my guardian need?
Alright. As you enter, Spider gestures grandly to a set of engrams he has laid out before him. Just the Guardian I wanted to see, he says with a grin. I told the Vanguard I had a plan to help arm the Guardians against Aramis's forces. They funded me with some glimmer, and I traded it in for some incredible gear. But just handing out weapons, he trails off, shaking his head. Where's the fun in that? I thought I'd make it a little more interesting, he purrs, rubbing his hands together excitedly. So pick an engram, any engram, and reveal your prize. Spider's special engram. The colors within this engram seem to be rapidly changing before your eyes, as if its context were in flux. Oh. Let's go with number 2. Spider looks at your reward, clearly impressed. Jackpot! You're one savvy customer, Guardian. He shakes his head and chuckles. Take it easy on me, please, he laughs. I'll let you know when I have more engrams for you, but if you're that lucky every time, I'll lose money on this little act of benevolence. Ido's voice crackles over your radio. I noticed you were taking in the sights in the Elixir Quarters, she says brightly. That might explain the strange energy readings I just picked up from the ether tank. Please carry on, Ido says. Don't let me interrupt your recreation. We gamble with Spider now? That's a thing? Oh, Miss Thrax and Ido are studying what you have recovered from the pirate hideout. They will contact you when they have more information.
Until we meet again.
But there's something else.
Mizrax Kell of House Light. This is Aramis Kell of House Salvation. We need not be enemies, but you intend to make one of me. Very well. I have been restored by a power too great to oppose.
Oh, really?
More powerful than the traitor machine that abandoned us, and the machine spawn who did not hesitate to kill me. But we both know humiliation, don't we? You live in the shadow of those who have destroyed the dream of a unified Elixir. They have our people's blood on their hands, and you scrape at their feet. It is shameful. You are shameful. Where is the Mizrax of legend, feared by so many? Is he trying to outrun his past? We know this is impossible. I am told you have a daughter.
Don't you dare
Does
touch
she
her.
know who you are? What are you teaching her? And what lies will she repeat? What won't you tell her when you look into her eyes? You think I am without remorse, but I do not wish to harm my fellow Elixir. But if you want a fight, then I will give you one. Rally your crew. Take what you believe is yours by right of plunder. I don't expect any better from you.
Hey, Aramis? You had 3 advisors that we killed, 1 Tanix, whom we killed, again, for like the 4th or 5th time. Do you really think you can stop the Guardians from clapping your sides and turning you into a gun? Whatever. But yeah, that. Just check. Give Thrax and Ido time to study the relic. Yep, that is all the weekly stuff. Wow, I didn't expect it to be so soon, to be honest. Thought it was going to go for like another hour because, you know, the first week of the season, the first thing of the season does a lot. Return the first relic to the helm. However, let's do that. Complete star chart bounties. Let's head here. So I think I have it. 1569 versus 1570. Here we go. Keep that. Interesting symbol they're using for seasonal plunder. You may speak as freely as your willingness to take punishment. Pirate Lord. That's right. Oh, there's lore. Oh, there. Oh, I'm going to be here for a while, aren't I? So what's this about a... There's plenty of bounties. Umbral focusing. Suros weapons, Viced weapons, Amalon, Hake, random weapons. I mean, I'll take this. Tarnished metal. Ooh, it's a scout rifle. Neat. Don't care. Okay. Large treasure beacon. Small treasure beacon. Ooh, interesting. There is... Oh, there's a lot more. But I want to know what exactly... What? Hang on. Listen to radio messages. Alright. If I were to head back to the seasonal stuff... Wait, no. Hang on. Oh, I don't need that. Throw that away. Okay. The one thing I want to look up has to go in here. Season of Plunder. Return the first relic to the helm. Also, defeat combatants on Europa. Defeating combatants with a fusion rifle will award bonus progress. Alright. What relic? Where do I find a relic? Is it going to be... Let me just check. Powerful gear, pinnacle gear. No, hang on. Let me look this up real quick. All right. I don't see... Enemies on Europa. Additional enemies. Go to the helm and approach the table directly across from the star chart. You good? Okay, across from the star chart? That would be... Ah! Here we go.
Guardian, the artifact you recovered from the Pirate Lord's hideout has incredible research potential. I'll leave records of my findings here. Come by after you recover a new reliquary to learn what I've discovered. Spectral analysis indicates trace amounts of darkness energies radiating from within the vessel. However, the reliquary is made of a super dense substance, like a lead barrier around uranium.
Demon orb.
This leads me to deduce that the relic itself is likely quite powerful, and potentially harmful if handled directly.
It's the demon orb. For those of you who don't know what the demon orb is, you'll want to look this up on Wikipedia. And scientists can be incredibly stupid sometimes. Yeah, okay, that's good to know. So that's lore, all the way at the bottom, Between Stolen Stars. Oh, that's going to be a fun one to read. What weapon? Oh, sidearm. Oh, Brigand's Law. There we go. Oh, yeah, those are Trials of the Nine. No, not just Trials of the Nine weapons, but those are... Are these all Trials weapons? Hang on. Allied Demand and Boudica Sea. think these must be new. Yeah, these are new. Last of the Legion, I think that was raid weapon, to be honest. Old raid weapon. But yeah, I think, unless I'm horribly mistaken, that's basically it for all the weekly stuff, right? Well, hang on, we have Repute. What does Repute do? Does it allow me to unlock more stuff? Yes, it does! Okay. Unlock the Plunder Armor Focusing map on the Captain's Atlas. You know what? I gotta get the Skiff Blades. Emote with the crew. Successful catch crash at expedition mission. Alright, you know what? That's gonna be a fun one to do on my own time. Alright. As far as I can tell, that should be everything I could really do at the moment. Oh, let's see that third key get plunked right in there. Or not. Still just the 2 little keys. Alright. Fair enough. Oh, is there another one? Oh, you can do another one. Alright. There we go. Plunk. Yeah. Oh, it's starting to glow real pretty like. Alright, that's all the basic overload, unstoppable, and anti-barrier stuff. So that gives me plenty of tools to deal with stuff in the future. Everything else at this point is powerful gear or pinnacle gear. Oh, that's catch crash activity on master difficulty. Ooh, that might be a while. More powerful gear. Acquire treasures during the expedition activity by throwing them in the treasure hall. Alright. Unfortunately, because I am at such a high level already at 1570, pinnacles are the only way I can honestly level up. So that is going to be a time spent, and that's going to be something I will do on my own time. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. No, not the pizza. Not that. Here we go. A nice little sit down with a nice hot cup of coffee. It's a little cold. Let me just warm that up. There we go. Perfect. So if you are watching this on Twitch, go ahead and give me a follow, see when I go live. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, like and subscribe, because apparently telling people to do that works, so you can see more uploads. Follow me on Twitter for any of the latest updates. Friday, if all goes well, Splatoon 3's demo should be available. I want to go through that. If it's not available by the time I'm streaming, it's going to be Banjo-Kazooie. More than likely, it's going to be Splatoon 3. And then this coming Saturday, I will be streaming the entirety of the Splatfest from my perspective. Or at least as much as I can. It's going to be a long day for me. And then Monday we'll be back to Cuphead and hopefully finishing off the main game for that again. So until next time, everybody, take care.